It's the season of giving, and so today I'm sharing with you everything I got my family for Christmas. So if you're in my family, you may not want to watch. Hello ladies, and welcome to today's video at Dress for My Day. My name is Kay and I'm so glad you're here. As we're getting closer to Christmas, I just thought it'd be a good idea to share with you what I have for my family under the Christmas tree. I'll actually be wrapping presents tomorrow, and so I thought before I wrap everything up, I thought I would just share with you what I have gotten for my husband, my daughter, my son, my daughter-in-law, and my future son-in-law. My daughter has recently gotten engaged, so I've got a gift for him too. Today's video is sponsored by one of my favorite sponsors, and that is Nordgreen. Nordgreen is a Danish watch brand that I absolutely love working with. They create the most beautiful timepieces. They're just classic and minimalist and just so modern though too. I just love this watch brand. One of the things I like about them too is they are a generous watch brand. They are very concerned about giving back to the world, taking care of their environment. Their packaging, I'm going to share with you a gift I have here under the tree. Their packaging is made by upcycled bottles and FSC certified cartons. They plant thousands of trees every year to offset the emissions from shipping, and they even have some recycled and refurbished product lines, so I think that's wonderful, as well as vegan products. And right now, Nordgreen is teaming up with Toys for Tots to gift a child a toy every time you purchase a watch. So it's a great time to purchase a watch, and you still get to contribute to one of their other NGOs at the same time. Every time a watch is purchased from Nordgreen, they give you the opportunity to go back onto the website, enter in the serial number of your watch, and then choose which of their 3 NGOs you want to give to. So you can give 2 months of clean water to a person in Central African Republic. You could give a child in India a month of free education, or you could help protect 50 square miles of rainforest in Latin America. Now, let me go ahead and tell you about the first gift that I have for my family, and that is a watch from Nordgreen for my husband. I am just so thrilled to be able to give him. He is always behind the camera here at Dress for My Day, and so he got to select a beautiful watch, and he selected the Philosopher Watch. Now, I am actually wearing a Philosopher Watch myself today. Mine is 36 millimeters. He selected one in a 40 millimeter, and it's in gunmetal. It has a black dial, just like mine, but his is the 40 millimeter in gunmetal finish. It's the 3-link band, but we also purchased him a dark leather band so that he can swap it out. All of the watches from Nordgreen have interchangeable bands. I love that about it. So you can just really change up your look with your watch. So this is such a great gift right now. And right now through December 20th, you could still order a watch and have it in time for Christmas. You can use my code, which I'll give you here, and it's also in the description box below, to get 15% off of a watch. And though when you purchase that watch, you'll know that they are teaming up with Toys for Tots to gift a child a toy. And the recipient of your watch will be able to take the information that comes with the watch, go back on the website, and give a portion of the proceeds from your purchase to their selected NGO. So this is just that gift that keeps on giving. I absolutely love working with Nordgreen. They create beautiful timepieces, and I know my husband is really going to look forward to wearing his Philosopher Watch with both that gunmetal band or that leather band for years to come. Now let's move on to some of the other gifts I got from my family. Speaking of my husband, I also got him, and unfortunately he's going to see everything he got for Christmas, but I also got him an apron. And so this is a very manly looking apron, and this one is green, kind of a dark hunter green. I thought it was very manly. And then I also got a black one. I won't unwrap it because I got one for him, one for my son, and one for my future son-in-law. So the men in the family are getting the aprons this year. They all 3 love to cook or love to grill, love to be a part of preparing our meals. So I think that's a great gift for them. Now, before I move on to the next gift, let me just tell you that I have links to everything that I'm showing in the description box below. I think most of these things are still available, at least that's my hope as I'm cutting this video. So be sure and check down there below for those links. Another gift that I'm getting, I got for me and my husband. I went ahead and got us some, but I also got some of these for my son and daughter-in-law, and that is these wool dryer balls. So you just put 3 of these wool dryer balls. They're soft, they're just wool. You put them in the dryer, and you can use them instead of a dryer sheet. They help with static, they help with lint control, but they also really fluff up your towels and your sheets and your pillows and things like that. So I just thought these were really nifty. So actually one bag comes with 6, but I'm keeping 3 of them and I'm giving the other 3 to my son and daughter-in-law. The next gift is really kind of a pre-Christmas gift, but since my daughter was, I think, a child, she has really enjoyed putting together a gingerbread house at Christmas. Now, she's 28 years old, but she is coming to visit us for Christmas. So I bought this gingerbread house on Amazon, and I bet you can still get one. It's such a fun activity, no matter how old your child is, whether they are 3 or 30. A gingerbread house at Christmas is just a good idea. So we're going to be putting one together. I also got my daughter and my daughter-in-law fuzzy socks, and these are both, I believe, from Barefoot Dreams. Yes, these are Barefoot Dreams fuzzy socks just to wear around the house for lounging. So soft and so cuddly. Now, another gift that I got for my daughter, and this is kind of personal, but this is something that most young women need, and this is called Proof. They're heating patches for menstrual cramps. I know that sounds crazy, but it's a matter of life. It's a real thing. And this is, the working woman needs this, because when you've got to go to work, you're having cramps, these are little patches that last up to 12 hours and they apply heat. So you actually put the patch on an undergarment, not on your skin, in the front or in the back of you, and they will help provide relief while you go to work. I just think it's wonderful. I think it's a nifty little gift. There's a link below. Now, everybody in my family likes to cook, but I think maybe my son likes to cook the most, and he always has specific things he wants for Christmas that have to do with the kitchen. He and his wife had the little Le Creuset Dutch oven, and he requested this casserole dish in the same finish. I forget the name of this finish. I'll list it below. I think it's something that starts with an M, and I can't even pronounce it, but it's beautiful. And when I opened this, now it has a lid, but it's packaged in such a way that I didn't want to take the lid out of the box. I wanted to leave it like that because I want it to be in there nice and safe and secure. But this casserole dish is so lovely. It's the perfect size for lasagnas and other deep dish casseroles. I know my daughter-in-law makes a mean lasagna, but you could make so many wonderful things in this. This is exquisite. They're gonna love this Le Creuset casserole dish. Well, speaking of the kitchen and cooking, because my daughter is getting married soon, I thought it would be a good idea to get her the Always pan. So I actually mentioned this in my earlier gift guide. This is actually mine. I did not take hers out of the box. I left it in there the way it is, but this pan is amazing. It is a non-stick pan. It has a steamer basket inside. It has a lid, and it even comes with this nice little wooden spoon that fits onto the handle of the pan like a spoon rest. So it has a spout for easy pouring or draining. It has a handle. You still have to use a mitt, by the way, when you pick up the pan with this handle. But it is just one of the best pans I've ever used. So I got one of these for my daughter. And of course, like I said, she's getting married in the spring. So I'm hoping that her and her husband-to-be will enjoy this for many years. Now, you always need stocking stuffers, right? Just those little things. So for my daughter and my daughter-in-law, I got little, they're called winos. They are kind of, instead of wine charms, wine glass charms, these are just little felt circles that go on a wine glass. You just slip it on, has a little opening, and you slip it on here. And so that way, if you get friends over and there's several people having a glass of wine, you can distinguish your glass of wine from the others by the color of your little wine charm or your wine O. Now here's another nifty gift that I got for the kids, and then when I got them one, I thought, oh, we need that too. And I guess this is really kind of for my husband because he is doing most of our grocery shopping, and this is so nifty. I hate using all of those plastic bags in the produce section of the grocery store. First of all, I have a hard time getting them to open, and then also it just seems like a lot of bags. It just seems like a lot of bags, a lot of plastic when I bring them home. So these are reusable 100% organic cotton produce bags, and some of them are mesh and some of them are solid, and they are in 3 different sizes. So even the one it comes in, of course, is like a medium-sized bag. I think there's little ones. There's a big one. So some of them are mesh and some of them are solid. So I think you can put things like, obviously vegetables, but also if you bought those dried beans or dried coffee beans in those sections of the grocery store, you could put them in here instead of those little plastic bags. Of course, if you bought the candy in the grocery store, you could put them in here too. So they, of course, have drawstrings. I just think they're so nifty. If you put them in your reusable grocery bags, take them to the grocery store with you, and you've got everything you need. You can bring them home from the grocery store and put them right in the refrigerator if you want to, or you can empty everything out of these and put those things into the refrigerator, and then your bags are ready to go again. And for my daughter and my daughter-in-law, I also just got little beanies, and these come in several different colors. They're just a nice wool beanie. I'm not sure if it's a wool or a wool blend. It's very soft. I got theirs both in this it's actually kind of a heathered cobalt blue. So it's a dark blue with some black. They have several colors. Very simple, but you can always use another beanie, right? And then finally, I got everybody mugs. My son got a Le Creuset mug that is the same as the casserole dish that I got him. It's huge. And then my husband already has a mug that he uses every day, and that's the only mug he wants. So for me and the girls, though, I got us these rifle paper mugs. To me, this is the perfect size. This is the size mug I like. And they're just so pretty and cheerful. Mine is actually the same print as my calendar for the year, so I just think that's nice. And I got the girls, I think theirs are called Strawberry Fields. I'll give you links below. So I just thought these were so just beautiful mugs and just something special. And young women tend to like rifle paper print. I know I do too, so I thought they were nice gifts. So those are the gifts that I got my family. I left links below in the description box to all of those things. I think one of the most important things, though, for us to remember at this time of year is that it's largely about experience and spending time together, and it's a great time to give beyond ourselves. Recently, my son had a birthday. It was right after Thanksgiving, and what we gave him for his birthday, at his request for the second time in a row, is we gave a generous gift to a food bank in Columbus, Ohio, which is where they live. So I think it's a nice time to do something like that too, is to make a donation to a nonprofit or a service organization that your loved one appreciates and likes to support. So that's another idea for a Christmas gift, and I love doing things like that at this time of year too, which brings me back to the fact that if you buy that watch with Nordgreen, you can know that they are also giving a gift, a toy, to a child in cooperation with Toys for Tots. So I think that's so wonderful. I want to thank Nordgreen for sponsoring today's video, and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas to you and yours. I'll see you again really soon, ladies. Bye now.